So I'm Chris Llewellyn,
And Russ Llewellyn.
and we have been at PCC for a very long time.
Which you don't want to tell people.
Just a very long time.
Both Chris and I have been involved in praying for the services while they were going on, and we've been involved in praying for people at the service, at the end of the service, for whatever their personal needs or healing is.
When you and I, for over a year and a half, were praying for each other every single day because of what we were experiencing at work for me, and I think at work for you. It became an absolute necessity that we go before the Lord in prayer every single day.
I think it's through that kind of commitment that we can act in faith and keep going and see what emerges as being from God.
Right.
And it's a construction project that we're all engaged in.
Right.
God is
Right.
part of it.
I was thinking of, when the Lord doesn't answer prayer, or answer it in the way that we want, that we have asked, that we have requested. Probably the major time that happened for us was when Donna went home to be with the Lord.
Our daughter.
She had a brain tumor, and the thing that was so fascinating in this was people with brain tumors usually die very quickly. God gave her 5.5 years because of her children, I think. And it was a really tough time. There were all kinds of people praying for her.
And even though she died, there were interventions that were a part of that process. And she was able to go with her family, on a trip to Madrid. That was an amazing answer to prayer.
Right.
That she could recover enough to have that kind of mobility.
I think, what I've said to people as a result of my own experience in that is that you don't walk away from the Lord when He doesn't answer the way you want. You wrestle with Him. You pour out your heart to Him. You get angry when you need to get angry. You cry. You get upset. You do whatever. He hears and He answers.
A seminar like this is some way that you can begin to expand your knowledge of and the breadth of experience of dealing with how prayer works and how you can engage in it and learn and practice different ways of doing it. And we can keep learning and experiencing that and being challenged in that by a learning process like you'll experience on the 25th of January.